Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be my empties and low buy updates for the months of March and April. I fell behind again. Despite that, I don't have as many empties as I feel like I should, but I have some good empties and I'm really excited to talk about it. And then of course we will get into my low buy update where I discuss my low buy plan and how that's going. I have been on a low buy for many years. I think I started in 2019. And basically I award myself points for every product that I finish, and I charge myself 2 points for every new product that comes in. When we're talking about products with multiple pans of product in them, each pan counts as 1 point or 2 points depending on whether it's coming in or going out. You get the gist of it. Let's start with the empties. I have one candle empty. I am making an effort to finish up some of these candle samples I was gifted from my friend Jenny, who is the owner and creator of the brand Hide Nor Hair. This is the scent Somersault. It's one of my all-time favorite scents from Hide Nor Hair. I love this scent. It is beachy, coconutty, summery goodness. She has the perfect amount of throw in her candles. I'm trying to use candle words like I'm a candle expert. I am not a candle expert, but I believe the word throw means the scent in the space that the candle creates. I find that some Bath & Body Works candles, which is the candle I predominantly purchased prior to this, could be a little too strong and overwhelming. This is perfect. It's not sickening. It never overwhelms me, but I could smell it, and the smell is complex and amazing and beautiful. I will have a link for Hide Nor Hair candles down in the description box of this video. I don't think they ship internationally at this time. I think they only ship in the Americas, but I'm not sure. Anyways, if you have access to this brand of candles, I would highly recommend them. Not only because I'm old friends with the owner of this company, but because I think her candles smell amazing, are very good quality, and are made ethically and responsibly. She is vegan. I'm not vegan, but she's vegan. My one and only body care empty for this month is a bar of soap. I am trying to work on some body washes and some body scrubs, but I do allow myself a body soap in the shower. My kids prefer to use body soap when they're taking a shower. Well, my daughter has gotten into body washes. That's a whole other thing. But I do prefer, my son prefers a bar of soap for his showers, and this is a faster way for me to shower. It probably only saves a minute, maybe 2, but on days where I'm running late, those 2 minutes can make all the difference in the world. And I will just reach for this instead of like putting on the gloves, squirting out the body wash, or opening up the container and digging out the body scrub. This is fast. I can wash my whole body in the time it takes me to get the containers open and the gloves on for the other ways. So I like it. I do plan to transition to bar soap full-time exclusively down the road, but I still have 2 body washes to finish that are both in project pans this year, as well as 2 body scrubs, which are not in a project pan, but I'm gonna try not to buy any more of them. I love them, but I think once I use them up, I'm done and sticking with this. All right, I have a couple of products for the face. First of all, I finished this Algenist Blue Algae Vitamin C Serum. This was really good. I received this complimentary, I wanna say it was through Skeepers. Not 100% sure, but I believe it was Skeepers. I can usually get a lot of good serums on Skeepers for review. I really enjoyed this. I thought it was good. I believe this was approved for morning and night use. This was not exclusive to night or day. This was for morning and night. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Always grateful to review products and share my opinions with them. I believe Algenist is a pricier brand, but I thought it was a really good serum. I also finished 2 of these Dr. Dennis Gross peeling pads. These are chemical exfoliators. One side is a pad with the chemical exfoliator, and the other side is a pad with the neutralizer. The first time you use it, if you've never used a chemical exfoliator, it might be a little bit stingy, nothing horrible, but now that I've been using it for as long as I have been using it, I don't feel like I even need the neutralizer pad because it's not uncomfortable at all. But at first, that neutralizer pad is like, oh, Thank you. It was a little hot, but I still use it. But yeah, the chemical side is not as uncomfortable as it used to be. But I did get through 2 more of these. And finally, I finished a pack of makeup wipes from MAC. These are the MAC makeup. Oh, it's hard to talk. These are the MAC makeup wipes. These were gifted to me by my husband's boss. My husband works for a company that is very small. There's only like 10 employees total for the whole company, and like 6 of them are females. And the boss's wife likes to buy the females of the company gifts from MAC quite often, and she does often buy one for me. Even though I don't work for the company, she gifts me if she buys something for the girls at the office, she gives one to me. And so a few years ago she gave me one of these makeup wipes. And traditionally I only use makeup wipes when I'm doing swatches for videos, but recently I've been really struggling with my nighttime routine. I fall asleep on the couch. I wake up in the middle of the night. Sometimes it's midnight, 1, 2, 3 in the morning. I still have a full face of makeup on. I haven't brushed my teeth. I like literally pass out on the couch and wake up in the middle of the night. And I'm so tired. I don't want to wash my face with soap and water. And so I have been using this to actually wash my face, which I've never, ever, ever done. But, you know, I'm trying to get my makeup off so that, you know, I'm not sleeping the rest of the night with, you know, mascara and eyeshadow and eyeliner on. Good grief. Anyways, these, by the time I got around to using these, they were pretty much dried out. So I would stick the dry towel. I wouldn't stick the whole towel under the sink, but I would get my hand wet and just like sprinkle some drops of water on the towel and squish it up, and that would revive it, and it worked great. Because these were dried out, I was really glad to have used them up, but I was really grateful to have them in the first place, because honestly, I don't see myself ever buying makeup wipes. So unless they're gifted to me, I'm just gonna have to stick my face in the sink and wash it, even if I'm half awake. I have one perfume sample empty. This is Marc Jacobs Daisy Dream. I liked it, but I didn't love it. Yeah, it was very floral. It was good, but I don't have this on my wish list to buy anytime soon. Glad to have one more perfume sample out of my collection. I've almost eliminated every perfume sample from my house. At one point, I think I had 60 or 70, and I've slowly been getting through. We are under 10 at this point, and I'm glad to have one more out. This is in my Advent Calendar project pan, so I am project panning all of my perfume samples in that project. All right, this is super exciting. All the rest of my empties for this month are all makeup, which is really awesome. And there are some good ones in here. There are some good ones in here. I can't wait to show you. Okay, first of all, we're gonna start with the boring one. Well, yeah. All right, the first empty is going to be this Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer. Why am I trying to hold everything? I went ahead and cut open the packaging and scraped out all the product. I really like this as far as the color, the tone, and the coloring of this product. It was a perfect match for me for the first several months of the year. Right around the time that I finished this off, I felt like I was ready to move into the other foundation I'd put in a project this year, which is a little bit of a deeper shade, and that's what I'm wearing today. And I feel like it now matches me, but if I would have tried to put that foundation on in January, it would have been too deep. But this was perfect for me in the winter months. It was very light coverage. This was possibly the lightest foundation I've ever used in my life as far as pigmentation, but luckily, I'm okay with that. I don't mind a light coverage product. I typically don't go any higher than medium coverage. I think the foundation I'm wearing right now is medium, and it feels very heavy to me, even though I know it's not. But I really enjoyed this. I would consider buying a full size of this down the road, but I have so many more foundation products I need to finish before I ever need to think about buying another one. Just glad to have this out. This is in my Beauty A to Z project pan for this year, so that's awesome. I've decided to finally call it quits on this full-size IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I worked on this for about a year, which I know is way over what they recommend and way over what most people will use mascaras for. I've been extremely lucky to not have complications from overusing mascara, and me being the cheap wad that I am, I like to get every last drop of product possible out of a tube of mascara. And I thought this was a particularly good mascara with a nice formula, a nice wand, nice application. I liked what it did for my lashes. That being said, after as long as I used it and as many times as I revived it with eye drops, I felt like I couldn't do anything more with it. Even with adding eye drops, it wasn't really coating my lashes well. And what I do find with mascaras is even if the formula is perfect, when I first start using it, if I keep adding eye drops over and over and over again, the mascara is more likely to start transferring. So either I get like raccoon eyes under my lash line, or my eyelashes are long enough due to using lash serums that I will get mascara on where my like transition area is on my brow bone. So once that starts happening, that's how I know we're done. But I used the heck out of this. I really enjoyed it. I would love to own another one of these down the road, but again, I have lots of mascaras. I'm not shopping around for mascaras anytime soon. My next empty is this e.l.f. eyelid primer. These are super cheap. I believe e.l.f. still does sell these. A lot of the products that I currently own from e.l.f. are no longer available on their website. Everything looks totally different, but I think they still do eyelid primers. I think this is like a $1 or $2, maybe $3 at most product. And there isn't a ton of product in here. I suspect that even this container is not filled full with product. When you buy it, it's probably only halfway full. But I did put this in my 6 by Santa project last year, and I worked on it for 4 months in that project. And then I rolled it into another project this year. And I feel like I used it all up. It's a very good eyelid primer. I actually like it a lot. Not too heavy, not too light, enough color, enough pigmentation that it covers and kind of cancels out like any redness or, you know, veins in my eyelids, and it helps my eyeshadow last all day long. So I really like it. I think I might have one more of those eyelid primers in my stash, but I've moved on to something else to work on that's not e.l.f. Okay, I talked about this in my most recent video for Pan That Palette, but I finished an eyeshadow from my Smashbox Full Exposure palette. This little duo is not empty yet, but I did finish one pan of the duo, which was a matte bronzy, a matte mid-tone brown. A matte mid-tone brown. And really enjoyed it, but really glad to have it gone. I haven't done a count of how many mid-tone browns I own, but if I had to guess, I would probably say 50 to 100 mid-tone browns. I'm not in need of another mid-tone brown. I have lots to choose from. Now that one of them is gone, it's a good shadow to use up and finish. And hopefully soon the other shade in this palette will be mentioned in an empties video, and this whole package will be in my year-long makeup empties. But only one pan for now is counting towards my empties. All right, I have 2 lip empties for this month, which is super amazing and exciting. If you've been following me for a while, you know that it is my kryptonite. It is very hard for me to pan lip products. I do not reapply as consistently as some really good lip panning project panners do. I tend to put like a chapstick on or a lip balm on in the morning and the evening, and I might put a colored product on once or maybe twice a day, sometimes 3 times, but usually not more than 3 times a day. So to finish anything lip product related takes a long time. So the fact that I have 2 this month is just so exciting. This is the first one. It is a lip liner from Jordana in the shade Baby Berry. I really enjoyed this product. This was a beautiful pink. I liked the shade of pink on it, that it was very much, but I also just liked how this applied. I liked how it kind of gave my lips like a stained effect. It wore off beautifully, and even like after lunch, it almost still looked like I still had lip color on. It didn't look like it was freshly applied, but this really almost stained my lips, especially if I filled in my entire lip area and not just lined it. Really enjoyed it. I have lots of, lip liners to get through, particularly pink lip liners, so probably not in the market to replace this, but if I was shopping around for a pink lip liner, I would definitely rebuy this if it's still available. This lip liner was in my 50 pink before 50 project pan. So I will be filming an update for that soon, and I'll share with you what I decide to replace this with, because I am working on 5 pink products at a time in that project, and I haven't had an empty in that project in a long time. So that is super exciting. My other empty is another pink lip product, but it's not from 50 Pink Before 50. This is from my very first Project 10 pan, I believe. This is a Revlon Lip Glide. If you are over 40 years old, you might know what a Revlon Lip Glide is. If you are under 40, I seriously doubt you have any idea what this product is, because this is old. It's really old. And at one point I had 3 of these, and I think this is my last one, and now it's gone. I finally used up my 20-year-old lip products from the drugstore, from Walgreens. But yeah, the number has worn off, the writing has worn off, but yeah, this is definitely called a Revlon Lip Glide. It had this little hard sponge tip applicator, and you see all the dots. If you have a fear of dots, I know that's like a serious phobia out there. I'm sorry, but I'm showing you the dots. Where are you? Oh, okay. Anyways, there's all these little dots right there, and it was a twist up product, and the product would come out the dots and you could just swipe it on. I love this product very much, which is why I had 3 at one point, but good gravy. What am I doing with 20-year-old makeup? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's 20 years old, maybe 25 years old. I've had it for a long time. I think I bought these back when I was in college, and I was in college from 1995 to 1999. So pretty old. That being said, I got my money's worth from this ridiculously old lip product. So happy it's gone. I didn't mind it. Once I buckled down and decided to finish it, it went pretty quickly. So yeah, so happy. I feel like it's going to be a good year for finishing up lip products, but we'll see. Maybe I'll hit the skids now that I've finished these 2, and there won't be anything for a long time. All right. I couldn't help but save the best for last. My final makeup empty for this update is a cream blush. Yes, I have finally finished my Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush in Peach Satin. This is a product that I've been project panning for about 4 years. If you have one of these old Dream Bouncy blushes and you wonder how long it takes a typical person to pan it, the answer is 4 freaking years. 4 freaking years. That's how long. Forever. Broken packaging. Always happy when broken packaging is leaving my home. I do still have like 6 of these in various shades, so probably not going to be panning another one for a while. Taking a little break from that, because that was 4 years. I don't mind. I mean, I can stick with a product. I get that project panning is a marathon. It's not a sprint for me in particular, but 4 years is a long time, even for me and my level of patience with project panning. I would like to finish the products that I'm project panning in 3 years or less. Ideally 6 months to a year. So the fact that it took me 4 years to finish this was wow. That being said, this has to be one of the highlights of Empties for this year, and I'm so excited it's finally gone. I was really trying to get it gone in 2023, and I just couldn't get it done in time. And I think, I only finished this a couple weeks ago, so it took me like a quarter of 2024 to even finish it. So it wasn't like I just needed a few more weeks. Like I needed a few more months to finish it. But it is finally gone. This was a peachy pink blush, and it was very, very pigmented. A little bit went a long way. With these cream blushes, you just tap it and pat it on, and that's it. You can't, if you over apply, you got to wipe it away. So you didn't want to over apply it because it was so pigmented, you'd get clown cheeks. So I had to be very careful, and it took a very long time. Yeah. Wow. I feel like it's an end of an era. I can't believe it's gone, but it is. Woohoo! Look at that. I'm so excited. Best empty of the day. Okay, let's move on to my low buy update. Like I said earlier, I've been doing a low buy update for many years now. I have a 2 out, 1 in policy, and I keep track of it every month in these videos to see, to keep myself in check and let myself know where I'm at as far as whether or not I can purchase items or not. I haven't been allowed to purchase an item for many years because I've been in the hole, which is not how this low buy was supposed to work. But I am lucky enough to receive products complimentary for review through companies like Influencer and Skeepers. And as a result, new products do come in that I'm not even aware of are coming towards me. I did receive 2 Pat McGrath holiday palettes over the past 2 years, which I am so blessed and so grateful to have received, but those did such a huge amount of damage to my low buy. I also had one bender where I bought a ton of indie nail polish one year that I'm still digging myself out of that hole. But that being said, I do feel like this low buy system has helped curb my spending significantly. Like, aside from those couple of products I am allowed to receive for free for review, I'm basically on a no buy. It's not like I'm really shopping ever. Whereas before this low buy, I was dropping like $200 to $400 a month on makeup and skincare. It was crazy. It was crazy. I was spending so much money on makeup and skincare. I was treating myself left and right. And this low buy really, really helped curb that. So that being said, I am still in the hole for my low buy. My balance as of the last Empties and low buy update, which was February 29th, was negative 110.5. Ouch. It's not good. It would be great to get out of the triple digits at the least, but the goal is to get to 0 and start collecting a surplus of points so that I could justify buying something. I don't know if it's ever going to happen, but I am trying, and I'm very excited to say that I am adding 6.5 points towards my low buy this month with these empties. All these makeup empties really helped. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6.5. So that is a good month for me. Yeah, when I get 6.5 empties in 1 month, in one update, I know I'm doing good. Obviously, it was like 2 months worth of empties, so it's not that good, but I'm still happy that there's 6.5 empties going towards my low buy bank. That would bring my low buy balance down to negative 104. We are getting closer to getting out of triple digits. The only question is, did anything new come into my life since my last update that would do any damage to my low buy balance? And the answer, surprisingly, is no. No, nothing new has come in that does damage. I did have 2 things come in new since my last update. The first one being Sensodyne toothpaste, which I was sent for review through Influencer, which really excited to try out and review. I just recently posted an Instagram post about my review. Liked the toothpaste very much. It was a whitening toothpaste for people with sensitive teeth, which I don't know if I have particularly sensitive teeth, but they're definitely more sensitive now than they used to be. And I'm always looking for whitening because I drink a lot of coffee, and I don't want to have coffee stained teeth. So I do try to use whitening toothpaste. I really like the Sensodyne toothpaste. That being said, I'm not counting that against my low buy. It's toothpaste. The other product I received for review was one of the most heavenly smelling men's colognes that I've smelled in a long time. It was from Givenchy. I cannot remember what it's called, but I will leave it, it's printed out somewhere. I will also leave a link to it in the description box because, oh my gosh, if you have a man in your life, even if you don't have a man in your life, you might want to buy this cologne. When I first got it, I opened it up and a lot of times when Influencer sends me something, I don't even know I'm getting it. There's just a package on my doorstep. And I'm looking at this cologne and I was like, is this men's or women's? Because it looked like a masculine bottle, but I wasn't sure. And I sprayed like a little spray on the inside of my wrist. It was in the evening. And I sprayed a little spritz on the inside of my wrist. And I was like, I am turning myself on here. Like, I am attracted to myself. This smells so good on me. I loved it so much. And the longer I wore it, the more I loved it. And I could not wait till when I woke up the next morning, I was just like I could hardly get over it. It was such a delicious scent. I could not wait to give it to my husband the next morning. And I was like, here, try this out. Tell me what you think. He really liked it too. Thank God, because when he wears it, I'm like, oh, please wear this cologne every day. It smells so good on him too. I think it smells a little bit better on me than it did on him, but whatever. It still smells really good on him. But oh my gosh, this scent is so delicious. It is an expensive cologne, but oh my gosh. I will leave notes about, I will leave the name to the cologne, which I've forgotten. I will leave the notes to the cologne so that you could see what the notes are. If that's your bag, if that's your deal, certainly, obviously it's my kind of deal. I loved this cologne. And honestly, I'm gonna have to fork up the money to buy another one once he finishes it because I want him to smell like that forever. It was a really good smelling cologne, but that also is not counting against my low buy. So long story short, nothing is counting against my low buy this month. What one huge factor about me not having as many products come in over the last 2 months is that I forgot my Skeepers password. Skeepers is an app. So that's the company that I get a lot of products for review. And I'm almost always automatically signed in. I just go to the app, click it, I go right to my account. For some reason, I got logged out of my Skeepers account. And I was like, okay, no problem, because I save all my passwords somewhere. So I went to go see what my password was. I put it in and they were like, wrong password. Change your password. And I was like, damn it. I could have sworn that was my password because I wrote it down. And I do tend to use the same password for a lot of accounts, like a lot of people do, I'm sure, because how am I supposed to remember all those passwords? Anyways, I changed my password and thought, okay, problem solved. And I went back to the app and put in the new password and they were like, wrong password. And I was like, no, stop it. I did that like 3 times. And every time they were like, nope, wrong password. Like I kept changing my password over and over and over again. And for some reason, the app is not registering that the password has been changed. The website, if I go to their website, if I go through the www.skeepers.com and put in my password, that will register my name. So I can still pull up my account through the website. But I was doing most of my Skeepers shopping through the app. And now that I have to go through the website, I haven't been seeing what's on Skeepers as consistently as I used to because it's a pain in the butt. And so it's really put a halt to the amount of products coming in because I haven't been shopping on Skeepers. That's where I do most of my shopping. Free products for review? Heck yeah, I shop there all the time. And to some extent, it's pretty guilt-free. But yeah, I haven't really been able to access my Skeepers account like I used to because I can't get on the app. So I haven't been shopping on Skeepers at all. And there's been no like birthdays or celebrations or Christmases or holidays. So no big presents coming in. So yeah, I've been a good little girl. I've just been project panning away and nothing new has really come in other than toothpaste, which I'm not counting against my low buy, and men's cologne, which I'm not counting against my low buy. So there you go. Pretty exciting. So we are now at negative 104 for my low buy balance. Can we get to double digits next month? Next update? I hope so, man. I do have some more, I definitely have some more empties coming down the road, mostly face care, skincare, not body care, skincare. Mostly skincare empties coming up that I can see, like you're almost gone. They're on their last leg, another serum, some eye creams, but hopefully some makeup empties too. Hopefully there'll be some makeup empties. That being said, I'm really excited that my low buy balance did go down by 6.5 points. And I know that that's a step in the right direction. So yoo-hoo, woohoo. Aside from the fact that I'm putting a small dent in my negative low buy balance, all these products are leaving my home and my collection and they're gone for good. And some of them are very old and some of them are in broken packaging and some of them I don't think I could stand to look at for another minute. So this is a great month to talk about products that are leaving my home. That being said, I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. I really appreciate it and I will see you in the next one. Bye.